Harvard study was regarding good to great companies and people. بجد هو الكتاب ده very amazing. I recommend all to read. I think إن هو موجود in two versions, an Arabic and English version in Amazon, Garir, and all of the stores. Really an amazing book. I got it from America from about 2 years. The book is speaking about that there is some characteristics or some difference between the good and the great, which make people or some people in the world can change the world. They like they are said in the book, because if the leaders and the companies and all healthcare organizations and all other organizations, not healthcare only, it changes their mindset, they can change their practice from good to great. After I read this book and from about 2 years, I started with our team in FEDEC to promote a new research study to see the difference between the good pharmacist and the great pharmacist. And we are now publishing this paper these days. في algorithm صغير على الجود to great. أنا اقتبسته بصراحة من الكتاب كفكرة للكونسبت بتاع good to great. like a flywheel زي ما احنا شايفين قدامنا في الرسمة. الجزء بتاع الجود كومباني اللي احنا استعضنا عنه بالجود بيرسون أو الجود أو الشخص العادي normal person أو الجود فارماسيست الجود دكتور وات ايفر، له بعض المميزات اللي هو بتخليه stay in the comfort zone without any changing. but في difference بيكون ما بين الجود وما بين الجريت، وده اللي احنا دورنا عليه في الريسيرش بيبر اللي هي هتبلش قريب. زي ما احنا شايفين قدامنا في الويل عندنا في بعض الكاركترستكس like disciplined people, leadership, starting sure from the leadership skills, starting from selecting the right person in the right place, no matter whatever the person he is. But it is important to understand what the person can do to achieve the goals and the strategic plan and the perspectives into your organization. This is the build-up of the wheel. After that, the confront of the facts from the disciplined thoughts. When you are organized, using systematic thinking way in leading your work into your healthcare organization, this will lead you to obtain all of your objectives and your goals and finally become a great and effective person. After that, we see the wheel after from the orange line become to make breakthrough, become to just we are building up the wheel, and after that we break through by the discipline action, create the safety culture, learning from mistakes, create the problem solving culture into your organization. Use of maintain the best use of technology. So when you are using the technology into your work, you will promote an effective and great work. Really, I recommend this book to all because when I was in America, in the American College of Clinical Pharmacy, in the conference of SSP, they are recommending this book for me. After I bought this book from America in an English version, I find it also in Garir, in Arabic version. I got both books and I read them, both of them twice, because it's changing the mindset of how you can interact and manage your work in healthcare organization. And when I'm trying to apply this in the healthcare setting, in pharmacy practice, in physician, in all of the healthcare activities, not only the pharmacy, really, it's an impressive results. Back to our study, which we have done 2 years ago with دكتورة فاطمة. عملنا الستادي وكانت في صورة surveys وهي توزعت على كل الصيادلة على مستوى العالم العربي عشان نعرف الديفرنس ما بين الجود اللي هو الشخص النورمال بيرسون والجريت which can make a lifelong learning or can change the world as we are said in our study. And one of the questions we are trying to measure the characteristics of the great pharmacist and how we can find the transition of the pharmacist from good to great or even other people. One of the most amazing outcome is the qualitative outcome or a qualitative answers for our study. About the most important, or in one word, or in a single word, what is the most important word can describe the great pharmacist or the ideal pharmacist? We received too many responses actually, but the most common characteristics was enthusiastic pharmacist, motivational pharmacist, leader, with a good knowledge and updated knowledge is one of the most important and repetitive answers for most of our people responded to our studies or pharmacists. to be updated, to be qualified and certified, to be passionate and hardworking, to have a good research skills, analytical skills. Within these characteristics, also the obligation, the cultural intelligence. This is one of the new terminology. I find it's amazing, really, with dealing with different cultures in the institution. The cultural intelligence is an important. To be well educated, to be have accurate working, and to be curious, to be interested in the quality improvement. It is not important the work itself, but the most important is the quality of what you have been done. If you are working as a hospital or ambulatory or outpatient, whatever, or a clinical or any academic or any drug information work, the quality of the work is an important than the work itself. To be an efficient pharmacist, you should have all of these skills. We'd like to build a role model for the pharmacist in the future, especially with COVID-19 and with all of the pandemic's problem we are dealing and discussed about. The presence of an effective pharmacist, great pharmacist, be capable to work under stress, will have a great effect on the pharmacist himself or herself, and also for the organization, and finally for the society and for the community. Also the good listening skills, to be reader, to be lifelong learner, clever, helpful to all of the healthcare practitioner, to be able to work